It's a pleasure to talk to you again, Nick. We spoke at the beginning of the
We
season.
did, yeah.
It's nice to know here halfway through the season how you're
Yeah.
feeling the audience is reacting to every episode.
Yeah, good. It's nice to be sort of midway through, and I feel like, episode 1 of season 3, we saw Nate doing more of the same, that bullish kind of behavior, saying really mean
Mhm.
things about Ted. And, I remember first reading that and thinking, oh, crikey, here we go. And, yeah, the reaction to that was as you would expect. But, I feel like we're slowly now starting to unpick Nate and work out who
Mhm.
he is, why he might have done what he did. And, we've actually got, I would say the latter half of season 3 is slightly more loaded towards Nate and unpicking that a lot more. So we have got quite a bit more to come. And, we know there's unfinished business there with Ted, with Ashley Richmond, with his dad, with Rupert. There's so many things kind of, Nate changes depending on who he's talking to, scene by scene sometimes. And, he's not happy as much as he's trying to find happiness. He's not happy yet. So, I mean, who knows? Will he find it by the end?
Yeah, no, exactly. And the date scene a couple of episodes ago was really telling about who he is, in the sense that he's someone with a lot of internal emotions. Do you
Mm.
find that challenging to play him as kind of boiling from the inside, but not always expressing that kind of thing?
Yeah, I mean, it's interesting to play, and it's
Mhm.
sometimes difficult, like, because there's a danger of either doing too much or not doing enough to kind of convey exactly what's going on. And, quite often, and, this is typical of Ted Lasso in a way as a show. It's so great delivering in terms of comedy and emotion and drama, often within a scene. But, particularly where Nate's concerned, sometimes you can have a moment where he's parking his little Mini in between two flash cars, which is almost like something from Mr. Bean. It's quite gaggy, quite a sort of physical comedy. And then you'll have something really quite emotional and heartfelt where he's not speaking, but he's lonely, and he's, so it's just trying to ride that wave and find that balance. But, the writing is so good. It's such a great writing team. And, so tonally, they always manage to get that balance just right.
Because it's different from the other seasons, and you're not with the rest of the gang in
Yeah.
most scenes. Have you been watching like an audience member just to see what's going on the
Oh
other
God,
side?
yeah.
Like
And
Nate would, basically.
yeah, absolutely. No, I mean, I'm as big a fan of the show as anyone. So yeah, I will watch it and love seeing all that stuff, because I would obviously read the scripts, and so I know where it's all heading. But yeah, getting to see what they then did with those scenes. And, so the last one I saw was episode 6, and I remember reading the bike scene between Jamie and Jamie and Roy, and thinking, okay, that's going to be really fun. And I loved what they did with that. It made me laugh so much.